Last August, I reviewed the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 in its second year, to which I wholeheartedly recommended to anyone looking to purchase as their phone. But that was half a year ago, and a few things have changed since then. Now that the Galaxy Note 9 is running on its last major software update, should you still buy it in 2021? The answer is a bit complicated. Over the past 6 months, I've tested several devices already, including mid-range ones and even Apple's latest iPhone 12. Now that I'm more experienced with the newer phones, there are a few things that stand out to me if ever you plan to own the Galaxy Note 9 for the rest of its lifetime. And by lifetime, I mean until its last security software update. The software version that I'm running on, which is One UI 2.5, is the last major upgrade for the Note 9. Samsung, however, will probably keep updating its security software until September 2021. If you're thinking you would be missing out on a few key features One UI 3.0 brings, actually, there's not a ton. Other than the refreshed user interface, several major functionalities have arrived with One UI 2.5, including but not limited to the camera's single take, Pro Video Mode, Quick Share for simple file sharing between supported Samsung phones, and even wireless Samsung DeX for that matter. While you shouldn't worry about the extra features Android 11 delivers, you should worry about the performance of this phone. I couldn't tell when it started, but I noticed that the Note 9 has struggled to keep simple tasks operating fluidly. I'm talking about switching between apps and seeing animations drop frames frequently. It's not a huge deal, as the moment you are on an app, everything starts working fine, but it's something to take note of. However, this appears to be a problem with Samsung's software optimization more than the aging hardware. A simple switch to Nova Launcher basically fixed my frame drop issue. But if you thought you could game on the Note 9 without experiencing stutters, you're wrong. Whether it's a battle royale game or a newly launched game, Note 9 has seen its frames drop from 60 frames to around 45-ish. And even if you hit 60 frames, there's a good chance that occasional stutters may impede the experience. Not that because the chipset isn't capable of churning out the required power, but because thermal throttling has turned worse ever since. In fact, even a simple app like TikTok can make this phone steamy, especially when you're in a tropical location. Overall, I will say that the Note 9's performance in 2021 is inconsistent. There are days when it feels like it's a flagship phone, and sometimes it just shows its age. But if there's one thing that the Note 9 has been great at, until today, that's the display. Sure, it doesn't have that fancy 90 or 120Hz refresh rate, but it's a damn good panel, and it's large as well. You may need to get accustomed to the curvature of the screen if you're coming from a flat panel, but over time you'll probably get used to it. Even when I had the Mi 10T with a 144Hz and the iPhone 12 mini with its incredibly color accurate screen, the Note 9 still wins the media consumption department. Daily driving between the 12 mini and the Note 9, I have been using the mini phone for social apps and other tasks, while the Note 9 has turned into a media-centric device. I just love the large, bright, and extra punchy goodness of the screen. And even after 30 months, I have yet to spot a single burn-in on the screen. Though this one may vary per device, so make sure to check that out if you plan on getting one. When it comes to cameras, the quality is starting to get left behind the newer phones, but it's still a decent camera. If you love tweaking your photos before uploading them, you may find the flat color profile appealing. But if you want a camera that captures the best photo in one shot, this isn't the way to go. Personally speaking, the biggest deal breaker is the sluggish camera UI. Switching between modes takes a beat and shutter lag is always present. Having used an iPhone, it has become a huge deal for me to capture a photo before the moment goes away. One last thing I want to talk about is the deteriorating battery. According to AccuBattery, an app that provides the status of a phone's battery, the 4000 mAh cell is running at 75% of its lifespan. Whether that's accurate, I definitely feel the effects of this aging phone. I almost always hit 3 hours of screen time with this phone. It's actually so bad that the iPhone 12 mini lasts longer. It's probably worth it to have the battery replaced to get better runtime, but do take note that you may lose that precious IP68 rating. Buying a Note 9 in 2021 is complicated because you need to set your expectations right. It's definitely enough for the most common tasks like socials, but don't expect everything to run smoothly. But if you love streaming videos and watching your favorite movies and series from a phone, the Note 9 is still one of the best ways to accomplish that. Just make sure you don't get a model with burn-in problems. So that's it for my Samsung Galaxy Note 9 review in 2021. Do subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and let me know your thoughts in the comments. So until the next one, stay safe.